Hey, Twitter world.
Don't pet the llama.
A pangender octopus who roams the cosmos in search of love.
I'm never going to look at butt plugs the same.
Apparently, ducks are rapists.
I'm really uncomfortable with this conversation.
The one thing that I wanted to talk about, and I don't remember the exact situation that happened, but on the notes here, I have...
I see that.
Don't pet that llama.
Oh, I was talking about... I don't know how we got to it, but I was talking about if you see Jesus on the side of the road holding a sign that says, don't pet the llama. Oh, basically, like, it's a sign.
Something was going on, and you saw something weird.
Oh, yeah. So I've been listening to a podcast, and I apologize because I would totally mention this podcast, but I'm forgetting the name of the guy.
I'll look it up. I remember you
But
said
I've been trying to, like, I'm kind of have my hippie-ish ways, and but shut up. So, but you were the one who mentioned the whole law of attraction thing, which perked my interest, and I started reading more about it. Just kind of wanted to know, like, kind of where that concept came from, and I wanted to read that book. So I found a podcast to start with to kind of get me more information on the topic and kind of give me more information about it. And so it's very interesting. There's a lot more to the law of attraction than I would have thought. I thought it was just a very simple concept of whatever you believe is
gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. Basically you think positive, and if you think negative, you get negative. That's the simple terms what I thought it was. There wasn't more to it. That was just the shallow thinking part of it. There's so much more to the concept. So part of it, there was one of the episodes was talking about how random signs or random events that occur, people are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. Like, I've been like thinking about that, and all of a sudden this just happened or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, it's not random at all. It's just, again, back to the whole law of attraction. You've been thinking about it so much, so you kind of like made it happen.
Like manifest it, kind of.
Or like the same thing if you're looking about a certain car you want to buy, and now all of a sudden you only see a lot of those cars on the road. It's kind of the same thing. So nothing random or anything lucky at all. So I was on my lunch break at work, and I was driving. Oh, go ahead. What's the name of it?
Think Blissful Law of Attraction podcast. It is with, what is this dude's name?
Yeah, Think Blissful is the actual website that he runs. And so now he just started a podcast.
Yeah, Scott Gilbert.
Okay.
Is the dude's name.
So check that out. Check that podcast out. It's just very interesting if you've ever kind of wondered more about the law of attraction. But anyways, so I happen, and I don't even remember like what exactly was mentioned or what episode it was about the whole sign thing. But so I'm driving to lunch, and I'm on like it's not a very busy road, but there's this lady walking towards my car, and there's a road probably doing like 40 miles an hour on it. Mm-hmm. And I swear she looked dead at me in the eyes, and all of a sudden she throws up both her hands and like, not waving, but almost like in a way kind of like being like as if she was exclaiming something like, oh my gosh, like how when you get excited and you like, you see someone and you're like, oh my God, and you kind of like throw up your hands.
Yeah. Quick jazz hands.
Yeah. Like she kind of did that, and I'm like, she's probably like has her phone in her ear, like speaker, and is talking on the phone. Yeah. So I looked in my rearview mirror, and she stopped doing it, and she wasn't doing it to anyone else behind me. I was like, oh.
It's like a Final Destination moment where
but it like literally like, because I mean, you see people all the time on the side of the road who may be crazy and just start gesturing. So I'm like, But it was like the way she did it, and the way that she immediately picked up her head and looked right at me and then did that. And I'm like, like it kind of like, okay. And I forget, something did happen like immediately after that. And I was like, oh, it was kind of weird. Yeah. But it's weird because with that podcast, it's made me kind of aware of, like, I guess, I don't know how to say it, like more aware of the things going on around me.
Yeah.
Because I think they said that, well, I don't know what the percentage is, that people only use like a certain percentage of their brain. Mm-hmm. And so you have to find the way to tap into the rest of it. And that's kind of where people that are these brilliant people that are, you know, very artistically inclined or whatever, it's because they're able to tap into more of their brain.
Yeah.
And it's weird. I think ever since I started listening to this podcast, it's kind of been helping me see kind of how you get into that direction.
And proof that this shit is working is moving shit out of their house right now.
So like all the neighbors that we disliked, they are all leaving.
Yeah.
All of them.
Y'all have heard plenty about this cunty fucking neighbor.
It's
across the
weird.
way.
So we had like the old lady before, the bikini lady left. Then we
Bikini
have
lady and turtle.
Then there's two families that have
the
a
dude
million.
of the other family, the one down the way, he's nice. The guy with the glasses, kind of like he.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the family. That's the
Yeah,
father.
That's the dad.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
he's
thought
a really
he
nice
was
guy.
on our side of
He's a
our
really nice
building.
guy. It's just I think that the fucking little fucking shits that live across, like directly across the street from us, influence those little fucking kids, like the other ones. I think that's what it is.
Well, the other little kids that live farther down, they're really polite.
Yeah, and that's the dad with the black dad,
Yeah.
black dad.
Okay, so those kids are always really polite and nice. And so
We got
ones,
these- we got these fucking baby makers. Bitch has been fucking pregnant or taking care
The
of the new
entire
kid
time.
the whole fucking time.
but they're leaving. They've been horrendous people. They're like, so we live in a condo complex and the driveway is just for our garages.
Yeah.
So all of our garages are down, like I would call it the alleyway.
Yeah.
Why would you let children by themselves play in the alleyway where all it is vehicles driving in and out?
And it's not even that it's it's like they don't move their shit. I literally have to like pull, pretty much almost hit all of their fucking bikes and all their everything every single time I back my car.
I felt really good though. I kicked their ball over into the neighbor's house.
Really?
Well, I had to come home and I had to open the garage door and the ball was up against our door and I got mad at all their stuff, so I just went out and casually kicked it.
When was this? I want to see.
Oh, that
if
was a
there's
couple
video.
weeks ago.
Oh, that was a couple weeks ago. Damn it. I want to see if please tell me.
And then I've taken some of them and thrown them in the trash can.
Yeah, sorry.
They
Not
don't
my
have
fuck-
cameras. We have cameras.
Yeah, exactly. Not my fucking problem. Like my driveway and my garage and my entryway to my fucking house is not like for your shit.
Yeah.
And they're fucking idiots.
Can we just move to a 55 and older community?
Okay, we'll be the young ones. Those
but
youngins just moved in.
Yeah, but it's like, oh my God, they're so annoying. And then, so they're leaving. The other people have put their house up for sale. Mm-hmm. I'm like, hallelujah to 2020.
Maybe we're just getting them all out. Because I purposely blow my smoke at the door so it immediately gets out. So, just getting their kids stoned.
But so I've been putting out those vibes.
Yeah.
I've been putting out
good.
vibes that you're going to be better or something better would be happening with your work situation.
Yeah. But real quick, we need to have a T-shirt that is Jesus saying, "Don't pet that llama" with a sign.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'd wear that.
Yeah. I think people would get it just because of the funny random
I would put Jesus in some of those the frames, the
aviators.
not the aviators, the other ones that we wear all the time.
Oh, just like the Ray-Ban type.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are they? Wayfarers? Is that
Yeah.
what they're called? But yeah, I think that would be
That's
fucking
that's
hilarious.
why I don't know. We were randomly talking about the signs, and I had mentioned that lady on the side of the road, and then it popped into my head if we were to see up the road, Jesus holding that sign.
Don't pet that llama.
I don't know. I wasn't high. I promise. I don't know what happened.
I think between me and you, it's proof that that weed is transmitted sexually.
So you just have an overabundance of it built up in your body.
Gah! Sorry.
Just escapes in all ways.
Damn. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If we float your boat, make sure to subscribe here.
For more awesomeness in your ear holes, click one of these videos here. You just gotta follow the red arrow and poke it. Poke it real good.
You're supposed to poke the video, not me, babe.
I was.